Prior to opening the studio, I lived in Chicago for 5 years. You kind of take for granted all of the fabulous instruction when you live in a big city. My name is Jess Novotny. I own Prestige Dance Studio here in Cedar Rapids. The reason that I think intensives are so important is because it's a skill like anything else. Taking class from the person you see every week is easy. You know their style, you know what they're going to do next, but then when you go to an audition, it's a whole new can of worms. So we like to bring in as many teachers as possible to create the most versatile dancer.
Hi, my name is Colton Alexander. I grew up in Brooklyn, Iowa, and I'm an instructor here at Prestige Dance Studio. The thing I think that kind of sets this intensive apart from others is just kind of the class sizes are a little bit smaller, and each instructor can really kind of pay attention to each student and really give them the criticism they need and the instruction they need.
I am Miranda Cook. I am an instructor here at Prestige. This is my second year and I am a hip-hop teacher. We offer a bunch of different styles. We've done contemporary, musical theater, lots of hip-hop, which is great, and jazz. So that's really great that we get to cover all of those styles and they get to kind of get out of their comfort zone, because a lot of these girls are just like either just technical or they're used to one style, and this intensive allows us to dip into a little bit of each style, and I think that's really great.
Each coast is doing something different. The Midwest is doing something completely different, and I think that that is how you make a really well-rounded dancer. When we're looking at our summer schedule, I'd like to carve out a few days and bring in some fabulous talent.
My name is Dana Alexa. I'm a professional dancer. I'm originally from New York, and I started my professional dance career as a dancer for the New York Knicks for the NBA. And then I went on my second professional dance job to choreograph and perform on a world tour with Kat DeLuna. I also choreographed 2 of her music videos, and I've been in LA 3 years now. And since I've been out there, I've worked with artists like Tyga and Wiz Khalifa. I've performed on Bravo TV. I've performed in national and international commercials for companies like Lexus and Sky Vodka. So for my first class with the Minis, I really just focused on them being able to stay in their formation and learn some fairly simple choreography, but worked really on clean lines. Worked on them really using their full extension in their arms. We worked on some kicks and some passes. We did some across the floor. They got a little bit more jazz technique with the little one. In the intermediate class, we focused more on a little bit of a slower R&B type combination, where I encouraged them to try to use their bodies a little bit more fluidly and then learn the dynamics between hitting something smooth and then incorporating those hard hitting motions. In the older class, I really pushed them with a difficult piece of commercial choreography, the type of thing you would see on like a Target commercial, something that's, you know, really in right now. A lot of hair whipping, really full out, big energy from start to finish. It was super tiring and really difficult. So they got a real challenge in the choreography department.
Hey, what's up? I'm Matt Stefanina. I'm originally from Washington, D.C., but I've spent the last 4 years in Los Angeles. I've worked with some people like Snoop Dogg, Chris Brown, Lil Wayne, Busta Rhymes. I had the privilege of dancing on some shows like Say You Think You Can Dance, The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, did some commercials, and just lots of really amazing opportunities on top of getting the chance to teach all over the world. So this weekend at the camp, I'm really working on not only teaching the kids fun routines and dancing a lot, but also giving them the fundamentals so that they know how to properly execute the choreography and they're not just doing the steps. Having the studio Prestige put on an event like this where local kids can come out and see what it's like to dance in a professional environment and how we dance in LA and how the styles are different is such a great opportunity. I really would recommend, especially if you want to dance after high school, whether it's a college dance team, a professional dance team, or work in the commercial industry, to come to an event like this. Come to this camp, because this is going to help prepare you for your auditions later on in your career, and even your competition season if you're competing right now.